Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for March 25th, 2023. This is part 3. If you missed the first 2 parts, go check them out. They're live on demand here on DSPReacts, but for those watching live, thanks for being a great audience. Again, really great way to support this channel is becoming a member or gifting memberships because I don't get any ad revenue for these videos. We're watching everyone else's content. But before we jump back into videos, we do have some super members, and each week the super members get to ask questions. In this case, we actually get some questions here that I'd like to answer in kind of a lightning round style. All right, so let's get these answered, and then we can move on to more videos. All right, so first question: now that we've seen DSPReacts, we really didn't, because we kind of put the stop on that on a previous video. It wasn't that interesting because it was just another lolcow video thing that was kind of messed up. Would you ever watch a full documentary about DSPReacts and King Cobra for a members goal event? They're about 1 hour each. They're some of the most fascinating and quirky characters on YouTube. I mean, honestly, the real question here is, would the audience like that? I don't know if you guys would. Every once in a while, I think it's all right to watch a silly clip of someone or something like that. But do I really want to watch a giant hour-long documentary about those people? Probably not, especially DSPReacts. Like, who even heard of that guy? I never heard of him before. And now it's like we got to emphasize the lives of these people, every lolcow on the internet. I don't think so. I'll be honest. I don't think it would be that interesting. But you know, that's really, it's up to the viewers. I mean, people nominate stuff for this show every week, so we'll see. All right. What is the best advice you have for other content? Oh no. What is the best advice you've gotten from other content creators? No, I don't get advice from other content creators. I've always kind of been an island among everyone else. I do my own thing. I stay in my lane. So I don't get advice from other content creators, and the advice that some of them like to send me isn't advice at all. They're like, oh, give up on what you're doing and embrace the drama and hate of the internet. How about no? How about I don't want to degrade myself into trash like you, because I don't want to get rich quick scheme here. I'd like to make quality content for my audience, so I really haven't gotten any real good advice, quite frankly. Do you drink juice? I do. I drink cherry juice every day, because I have an acid condition in my body, a uric acid condition, and the cherry juice helps to alleviate that. But I like other juices as well. Sometimes I'll drink like cranberry juice or apple juice and stuff like that. Orange juice is great for breakfast as well. But I probably drink more cherry juice than anything else. Would you consider moving back to Connecticut? No. I would never want to move back to Connecticut under any circumstance. The weather's terrible. The taxes are too high. There's not a lot good there besides some Italian food and my parents. Outside of that, I don't really miss it. I would not move back to Connecticut. Do you ever watch Twitch? No, I do not. When I was on Twitch, I didn't watch Twitch. I do not watch anything on Twitch. Do you watch foreign movies like Korean, Indian, and Spanish-speaking movies? I have. For example, I saw that movie Parasite. I thought it was really good, but I would not just watch a random movie. It would have to be recommended to me. You see, there you go. Do you still watch some anime? Not really. I haven't watched anime actively in a very long time. What is your favorite music? I would say, out of all the music that I listen to, probably the alt rock, classic rock from like the 70s and 80s, and then probably like alt rock from the 90s is probably the music that I listen to the most in my life. What do you think is the best stream you have had? That I can't answer, because I have fun all the time on stream. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a definitive answer that what was the best one I ever did. I don't think of it that way. Every day, I'm out to have a great time on stream, and as long as we all have a good time together, I think that that's a successful stream, and it's good, and you move on, you say, good job, right? I don't have one that, like, stands out in my mind as oh my God, the best stream I've ever done, or anything like that. Where would you like to travel outside of the USA? Well, I've talked about this. Number one, I would like to possibly go up to Canada, like Vancouver, for like a little mini trip, because that's actually close to me. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. It wouldn't be a lot of travel. I would like to go to Japan maybe someday. My wife would love to go to Japan for tourism and just do some touristy stuff. And maybe one day I'd like to go to Europe and do like a European tour of the major countries out there. What are future improvements you want to do to your stream? Well, we've been talking about this recently, okay? That maybe now that my lighting is better, now that my camera quality is better, maybe there's some other things that I could implement. Maybe I could, do something like a green screen on something like this, right? And have something behind me or whatever. But ultimately, what I need is a better PC. My PC is almost 10 years old. I'm having issues with corrupting videos. I obviously would like to do PC gaming at some point. I can't do any of that on my current PC. So upgrading my PC would be like the #1 thing if I was going to upgrade anything right now. That's the thing that needs it the most. So there you go. All right, and final question here. Would you consider playing Paper Mario for the N64 and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on GameCube? They're the best Mario games ever made, in my opinion. I know you would love them. They're classic JRPG style and fantastic characters and fun. Nothing like recent Paper Mario games, which are more disappointing. A lot of people told me that, actually, when I was playing the latest Paper Mario, which, what was it called? Like the I don't even remember what it was called, honestly. But the latest Paper Mario, people were like, this plays nothing like the original. I'd be down for that. If there was ever a way to actively play them, I would probably like to play them. I think that would be interesting. Because I never have played. I did play Paper Mario in the Thousand Year Door on GameCube. I played like maybe 5 to 10 hours of it. I loved it. And then I just stopped playing it and never got back to it. So yeah, I think that would be pretty neat. Okay. Shout out to Boston Pleb, who just became a channel member. Thank you for that. All right. We're going to get back to the clips now. We got our Q&A segment out of the way. Thank you to the super members who asked those questions this week. And now we move on. I believe, actually, we'll be heading out of the Ultra members, and now we're heading into the general member suggestions. Remember, these are first come, first serve on order of
Baseball's
suggestion.
back, and the drama that we all wanted to see unfold is finally unfolding as the Dodgers face the Astros. This one's brought to you by DraftKings. For those of you that don't know the context behind this, the Astros beat the Dodgers in the World Series while they were cheating, so Joe Kelly's on the mound.
While they were cheating.
Bregman's at the plate. It's a 3-run game, and Joe Kelly cannot find the zone. He falls behind 2-0. He's going to fall behind 3-0 here, and now you can kind of see his wheels spinning where he's like, all right, 3 runs. I only need 2 outs. I'm probably just hit this dude. He goes to first. We'll get the double play, or I'll get 2 outs. Okay, yeah, I'll just throw at this dude.
Oh, my God.
Behind his head, 96 miles per hour. Bregman hits the deck. He's scared as hell. He's like, oh, my God, I wish I knew that one was coming. Just shit myself over here. Meanwhile, Joe Kelly's just turning to his infield, like, all right, turn 2, while he's yawning. Then, to make matters even worse, he's just going to try to hit him on the pickoff throw. This is a strategy some pitchers do. Like, all right, I'll scare you there. Now I'm going to fire fastballs right at your rib cage as you slide back. You seeing this? Bregman's like, hey, guys, hey, cardboard cutouts, you guys seeing this? Dude's being a butthead right now. Anyway, he goes back to the batter, and he just doesn't have his fastball. He throws 3 off speed. Funky Monkey makes the play, and now you're going to hear someone yell at Kelly right here. This is pretty fun.
Just get on the mound, little fucker.
Just get on the mound, little fucker. He's going to get through this guy. Tries to go back to the fastball. Just doesn't have any
he's like,
location on it.
What is going on? He's almost hitting every player. You notice this? Like, I was wondering why this was notable. He's almost hitting every person at bat. What the fuck is going on in this game? This is not how the game is supposed to be played. By the way, thank you, Boston Pleb, who just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Congrats to Eddie Spaghetti, Niena, Gaming Guru, Derek, and Kidet. Congratulations on those. And thank you, Boston Pleb, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Well, this is a crazy
So he walks
thing
him
here.
on 4 straight pitchers. So now with Correa up, he's like, screw the fastball. I
Oh
can't
my
throw it for a strike.
God.
I'll go off speed. Off speed, maybe that's
Dude,
on
come
purpose
on,
as well.
man.
He's like, hey, I wanted to hit this dude with my fastball, but I got no idea where it's going. Correa's like, dude, that could have hurt me.
Yeah,
What's
what is
up?
going on with this pitcher?
Inside again, and now he's just going to attack him with the breaking pitch low. Correa's
At least
going to
this is
strike
legit.
out. Apparently he said, nice swing, bitch. Oh, then he starts going faces mode. Then he goes,
What is wrong
sad
with this
boy.
guy?
Correa's tossing his equipment
fucking
like he's
asshole.
in a WWE promo. Always, hey, that shit is easy. Fucking easy. Throw your fastball, bitch. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'll throw my fastball down the middle for you. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. And Kelly's going to walk over here. What? What? Aight? Aight. And that's kind of it. They kind of break it up. Dusty Baker got a little upset. He's protecting his guys for the first time, so shout out Dusty. I mean, Carlos Correa is a grade A weirdo. We all know that, but I think he handled this situation pretty well. Bregman handled it pretty well. And Joe Kelly, it was on purpose.
So
Hey,
basically, what this guy does, he breaks down sports by actually looking at drama situations. I don't know how Kelly, he's the pitcher, is defendable. He was trying to hit multiple batters. He literally, it was blatant. He wasn't like, oh, it was a mistake. He was trying to hit them. So what the fuck was that? How is that allowed? I mean, I don't know because I don't know much about the actual rules of baseball. But if they see that he's intentionally trying to hit people over and over, would he get in trouble for this? Like he did it like 2-3 times in a row. It's kind of like I'm scratching my head like, what the fuck? Right? I don't know, man. This is Joe Kelly. He's on the Chicago White Sox. He's been suspended multiple games for this. Wow. This was 2 years ago. This is fascinating to me because I don't know much about the sport, and I watch it like, what the fuck? He's like totally trying to hit these guys. So anyway, thank you so much, Boston Pleb. 5 memberships. That is amazing. That gets us to 79 members. Guess what? That is the new record. That is the most members we've ever had on this channel. So thank you so much for that. That we hit a new record amount of members on DSP Reacts today. Thank you for that. Okay, I guess we'll move on. That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that.
Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP. My name's Graham Parker. I specialise in treating cattle with lameness problems and making sure that they don't go lame in the first place. Today,
this is a cow
you join me on my way to a large dairy farm to treat around 50 cows. I'm not expecting anything dramatic to really happen because these cows are in pretty good shape, to be honest. But you might as well come along for the ride.
This is gonna be gross. Where it takes us. Forewarn everyone. It's probably gonna be him doing like surgery on a hoof or something. All right. If you don't like this, I recommend don't watch for the next few minutes. I want to at least check it out, see what it is. I've never seen anything like this before. Okay. Skip forward to when he's actually looking at a hoof rather than the fucking farm. Okay, is this it?
Infection. That's me just checking to see whether it's fluid
or
whether
it's
lump of solid or what it is. White. It's fluid, so we need to release it. This is something I hate doing. But she is going to feel so much better from this. It's unreal. Oh. This pus is extremely thick, and look at the amount of it that's inside the hoof capsule. The pain that this guy must have been in must have been so
walking on that.
It's a real pleasure to be able to make her feel much, much better than she did before she walked into the crush.
Ugh. Yuck.
Although it looks every day, gruesome or grim, I need to make sure that there's as little pus remaining inside that cavity as possible so that she can truly recover.
So then he's probably going to do is cut it out, right? He has to cut all that dead tissue off so it'll heal. Ugh. Just be happy you're not there. Can you imagine the smell? This poor cow. Walking on this. Terrible. Yeah, see? He's gonna cut off, he's gonna file it down and probably cut off the dead tissue. Right? Very medical. I told you we watch all kinds of stuff on here, man. You wanna talk about a variety show this week? We've already watched a religious video. We watched
now that we've got
random lolcow
stuff up, ready
now
to
we're watching this.
We're gonna go ahead and just dry out that lesion as much as possible. That's me blowtorching the hoof to make sure there's no oil present and no moisture. These TP blocks have a residual residue. We're actually getting them out of the mold when they're made, so you need to heat them up to burn off that residue to ensure that they stick as well as they possibly can.
You tagged the wrong name, though.
This glue is blue because it's actually from Hooftite. It's a winter glue designed to set extremely quickly.
He's putting on an artificial,
and this actual cow, we're going to have to put 2 blocks because one won't be sufficient to lift that sore, affected claw off the ground. So I'll just heat them both back up.
The cow's totally awake for this?
Apply some glue to the first block and push the second one on in place.
This is interesting. An artificial hoof. Huh. So the cow doesn't put all the pressure on the hoof, that's what he's giving it that. Interesting.
As I'm sitting editing this video, it actually pains me to see the cow in a state like this.
Yeah,
this farmer truly has done everything he possibly could have to make sure that she is in as little pain as possible. She's been constantly on painkillers and she's been trimmed for the 3rd time this month.
That must be like a disinfectant spray. Oh god, poor thing. Now it's gotta heal.
So you don't see me wrap very often, but in this case, we need to dry up that lesion as much as possible and really try and help the iodine
These big
sink
animals, you
right
gotta understand,
into
like, they
that
can't do nothing. When they get an injury, there's nothing they can do. They just have it. You know, they have to deal with it. And that's one that wouldn't have healed itself. That cow might have died from that. That's terrible, man. Scientific, medical, and fascinating. But you got a lot of people are squeamish. They don't like that kind of stuff. I can watch that kind of stuff. Okay. I did warn you. All right, we're done now. We're done now. You can come back. All right, let's continue. The hell?
That's wow. That's good. Wow. That's way too good. Here. You want some? No. You want some water? No. Man, move! I don't want no more water. I'm tired of drinking water. All we drink is water. Relax. I want to eat. Bro. I want food.
This is supposed to be plants.
Meat. We drink water. That's what we do. I'm tired of drinking. I want to chew. I want to chew now.
funny.
You tripping? No. Yo. No. Oh, what's happening, Bumblebee? What you doing here?
Bumblebee?
You know me. I've been spreading pollen and junk. You know, it's my job. Y'all want some pollen? Oh, yeah, you right. Yeah, let me get some of that, bro. Let me get some. Hey, guaranteed, best pollen in the hive. Appreciate it, bro. Tell me I'm right. It helps my skin.
It's funny.
It helps. You want some too? Hey, yo, I wouldn't mess with him. He been tripping. He been tripping. Oh, I ain't tripping off
His
that.
eyes.
That's my job.
He's so intense.
You want some, bro?
Look at his eyes. He's so intense. Oh! It's like a horror movie.
Yes. Help! I can't move. I'm a plant. It's good.
Oh my god.
Yo, you crazy.
So is this a man-eating plant? The first plant to become a Venus flytrap. That was good. That shit's funny, man. This is a funny skit. Caleb City. Did we watch it before? The name sounds familiar. Caleb City? Wow, he got almost 9 million views on that silly skit. And it's a funny skit. That's good shit. That's funny stuff.
Let's see here. Which dessert are we going to make this week on Kayfabe Kitchen?
Oh, boy.
This recipe sounds ridiculous, but I gotta try it.
Gerald Briscoe's best cake ever.
This week we're baking Gerald Briscoe's best cake
What's
ever.
in it?
This thing sounds like it was born out of the fever dream of a diabetic,
the
but you know
fuck?
what? You
Look
only
what's
live
in
once,
it.
am I right? For this
What
recipe,
the?
I'll need 2
Dude, Jello pudding, golden cake batter, Cool Whip, and coconut? What?
boxes of butter cake mix plus the eggs and butter.
I gotta fast forward and we gotta see what this looks like. Hold on. Here.
Applesauce in the pudding, then cover all of that with the Cool Whip. Toast the coconut in a 350-degree oven for 10 minutes or until it's golden, then sprinkle it on top of the cake. Let it cool in the fridge, and voila! First thing off the bat, best cake ever is a bit of an overstatement. I kind of regret my morbid curiosity in choosing this recipe for this edition of Kayfabe Kitchen. It's not a bad cake. It tastes fine, and the things in it all combined taste good. It's just I don't think it's worth the hassle and the chaos of putting it all together. That was the hardest part for me.
Why would... That's just the stupidest cake. It's just the stupidest cake. Why would you pour pudding over a cake? It's not... You're going to destroy it. It's not going to be like a solid cake. It's going to end up being mushy. And then you put it in the fridge to stop it from turning into mush. That's still bad. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. All right. Is this the actual trailer? It is. Squid Game trailer. I've seen clips of Squid Game, but I've never watched the whole thing. I've only seen clips of it. Because I didn't have Netflix when it came out. Isn't the premise of Squid Game kind of similar to the premise of Danganronpa? That it's a bunch of people who participate in a game and it's life and death, and if you survive to the end, you get paid a giant payout, but it's like a live reality show and you're being recorded and broadcast to like an elite group of people watching or something like that? Or isn't it also like the what was the Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, right?
지금 이 자리에 계신 여러분들은 모두 감당할 수 없는 빚을 지고 삶의 벼랑 끝에 서 계신 분들입니다.
Oh, so in this case,
참가를 원하지 않는
they all have debt that they can't pay off, and that they feel like they can get out of their ruined lives by surviving the game. Okay.
지금 말씀해 주시길 바랍니다.
They all have Sony buttons as their faces. You see, I've seen this before. It's like the peekaboo game, red light, green light, peekaboos and you can kill. Ugh. Yeah.
여섯 개의 게임을 모두 이긴 분들께는 저에게 상금이 지급됩니다.
The more people who die, the more money goes to one person.
눈 바짝 뜨고 계세요. 제일 센 중에부터 크게 살 길이.
애들 게임 규칙 단순해.
내가 무조건 이기게 해줄 테니까. 무슨 수로? 무슨 수를 써서도.
Of course, a bourgeois group of rich people running it with super
게임
animal
오버를
masks on, right?
참가자는 달라고 처리된다.
I've never seen this in the trailer. Looks very dramatically shot, right? It's probably good. I mean, it's a few years old now, right? It's probably pretty good. Everyone loved it when it was out, right? Everyone
From
used to
calorie
love it.
count to portion size.
Oh, crap.
We wanted to find
Oh,
out.
man, this is good. I've wanted to watch this one. This is Japan versus U.S. McDonald's. So we get to see all the unique Japanese food products. Now, the thing is, this is really long. Like, this one is really long. It's 20-some minutes. So I'm almost thinking we should split the part early. So that way we can come and watch the whole thing. Or at least watch a lot of it. Because if I start watching now, what's the point if I have to end in a couple of minutes, right? So let's do that. I know we'll split the part now. So for those watching, sorry if you're watching on demand and the part seems really short for today. Obviously, I want to watch this whole thing. I want to give it a time. You know, this is one from last week we watched. What was it? It was, what was last week? What was the comparison? UK. It was UK versus US, right? So now we're going to do Japan versus US. So, oh yeah, we'll probably skip the US side of it. We already know the US side of stuff, but everything Japanese is what I'm interested in. So we'll probably skip the US side of it and just focus on the Japanese stuff that's unique over there, okay? But, all right, so guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. We now hit a record number high of members on the channel, which is excellent. If you like DSP versus the Internet, becoming a member, you can submit the videos for next week's show. Hope that you guys are liking the show. Thank you for watching. If you could like the videos, leave comments, I'd appreciate that. And then we're gonna continue on, doing more parts. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next part for the UK versus Japan McDonald's challenge. All right.